Hey guys, what's
5,
up? I'm doing a
4,
quick
3,
marksmanship guide
2,
here.
1.
And there's plenty of videos about like hitting the dummy. And you can read the Icy Veins guide. I mean, that'll teach you most of what you need to know. So I am instead going to do an actual run here. So remember, you can't misdirect a mounted target. So you gotta wait for that guy to dismount. And the biggest thing about marksmanship in its current form is getting a unadulterated aim shot. So aim shot on a fresh target. So this, before hitting anything else, I want to aim shot and then roll into multi-shot. Oh, we missed it. Okay, I'm going to feign death. Feign death takes off that refreshment vendor's ice spritzer. But we're going to feign death there, and then we're going to just do our regular old rotation here. You'll notice I'm not using crows because I actually am not very good yet at using crows. I don't use it very much. And I need to start getting in the habit of doing that. But basically, the other rule is you really want to be hitting the highest health target just so that you're sure that you can finish a aim shot on the target. Because if you're hitting like a low health target, you're not going to be able to finish the aim shot. And again, this is not related to the target dummy, because the target dummy never dies, and it doesn't really teach you anything. And explosive does not get hit by AoE, you actually have to single target down. And normally the healer is good enough for that. This week is explosive, so you'll have to look out for that. But of course, arcane shot. Arcane shot is a decent little damager. Now I'm gonna get some focus here, and I think I'm just gonna pop my 3-minute cooldowns. Boom, boom. We're gonna interrupt that spritzer. Okay, I actually did not have. So I fucked up there. I didn't have enough energy to multi-shot to pick up the cleave buff. You want to make sure if there are 3 targets, you should never ever aim shot or rapid fire without the cleave buff, without the trick shots. Gonna take out that explosive. So yeah, this is actually a pretty intense focus build with crows. Not having the free cast first one. The free cast first arcane and multi-shot. Okay, we got ads here, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna just freezing that. Hopefully nobody touches it. I'll show you another little trick here. So when he does Hail of Fletchets, when this guy, the hired assassin, when he does Hail of Fletchets, you can actually freezing trap it and it'll just interrupt it and he will stop casting it. So that's a good, party buff to be giving. You can also knock it back like that. So marksmanship does have that, especially that knockback. That's a pretty good little, party buff, little save our ass type of thing. And let's see, I'm gonna get another one in, and he's well bolstered. He's doing pretty good damage right now, but I think we're good. Okay, and we're getting more ads. This guy has a lot of bolstering. So that might have actually been a mistake, really, to freezing trap him. It looks like we could handle it pretty well. So maybe I should have just let the tank grab him, because this guy now has a lot of bolster. Does it cap? I'm actually curious. I'm not sure if it caps or not. I'm gonna feign. I'm gonna feign off the ice spritzer, and I will interrupt this one. Well, nobody else is going to. Okay, knock back. And the healing buff on here would suck. Somebody just linked a damage meter. Nice. Okay. Okay, so let's see. This guy is the tank. So we are waiting for him to pull. He's kind of retarded, though. Oh, okay, we hit the same guy. So that was an example of just bad tanking. and it could fuck us right here. Yeah, we're likely going to wipe. Yeah. So anyway, I do like marksmanship in 5-mans. It does work. I mean, it's, you know, it's not as good as Beast Mastery just because of all the shit they have. Even though they got nerfed in damage, they just have an answer for everything. Because they obviously have Freezing Trap, they obviously have Tar Trap, they have all that shit. They have the Enrage Dispel, which we do not have. Marksmanship does not have Trank Shot, so it's kind of a shit show right now, but we'll see what happens in the next patch. But for now, anyway, I'm still enjoying it. I'm still enjoying the 5-man play. And of course, normally the healer is the one that is taking out the. So I'm gonna throw a freezing trap, and it freezes him there. Nice, got his ass. So those guys died pretty quick. Okay, we're not gonna hit that. Okay, my freezing trap is down. So I cannot get, so I'm gonna try and be a hero here. Okay, he already throws it. So we're just doing damage, and my 3 minutes have already cooled down. I do not like this healer, because this healer is not... Oh man, he's just spawning all these freaking things, buddy. Oh, move, okay. Yeah, so this is an example of just a not very good pug that I'm in right now. Although the tank picking up that right there was pretty good. That was pretty pro. Okay. Oh, I can't hit it. My nameplates do need a little work. I just started with this new mod or whatever, and I'm just so lazy in this game. Like, I don't really do any like really hardcore play. I raid Mythic, but that doesn't really count, I don't think. Okay, so I could use a timer on this dungeon on a motherlode 10, but we'll see what happens. And I still have the crit buff. Boom, nice. Alright. So we're gonna wait for him to cast his shit. And run one of them at least. Yeah, it's actually hard to have enough energy to use crows here. I'm not sure if crows is actually better for 5-man. And like I said, I haven't been using it very much, so I'm just kind of trying to get used to it right now. CC the infected. He means infested. Okay, you need to... Ooh, okay. Try to get that explosive. We need to interrupt her. Move out of that. So another thing, with stuff like that concussion charge that you just saw, like that right there, it has a travel time. So if you're standing really far away, you actually have some extra time to move compared to like standing almost in melee. And we'll try to get that. We'll try to get that. I'm actually very energy starved right now. This is not very good. Gonna have to steady shot a lot more, I guess. And let's get that crit. Kill that thing. And he didn't let the rogue re-stealth. No, there he goes. I've heard that rogues have to re-stealth in order to do good damage. I guess as what is that, assassination? Something. Okay, I did not need to multi-shot there. That was a little extra. Okay, we're gonna miss that one, and we're gonna get the aim shot on that one. It's a lot of overkill though. That's the other problem with aim shot. If you're really trying to get, if you're trying to get some aim shots on stuff, you want to make sure you're doing it below 20% if you can. Like that. That was lucky. I got an 80k on that one. Because under 20%, of course, they can take a whole lot more damage from careful aim. They can. They might not, but they can in this current build. And that obviously does a lot more damage. But if you miss it, if you just are late by like half a second and the target dies, or if you hit it with only like, you know, 10,000 health left, you've done a lot of kind of wasted damage that could have gone to something else. Let's fuck that guy up. These, and then boom. And it looks like I am lusting, so I'm going to pull out my pet. This is important as marksmanship. You do need to have a lust pet. So, hopefully nobody drums. And here I like to get close and get close for the static pulse. And then we're going to lust. And the druid is good. You see the druid, he kind of waited a second to try and spread the debuff out. Because there's a timer on the debuff. And it goes from when the last one hit it, when the last bomb hit it. So obviously it's good to kind of wait on that last one, just so you can spread the debuff out. But don't wait too long because it will explode. That and try to kick that. Nope. Oh, shocking claw looks like it's kind of coming towards me. Yep, good thing I dodged that. Boom. Alright, hopefully I can get a fat aim shot right here. He's at 19. Boom, 100. That's not good enough. Remember, he's taking what, 150% extra. So 100,000 is not that great actually. Should have been 200k. What's this one gonna be? That's 40,000. That one's 14. Nice. Alright, he's dead. And then right after the boss dies, you immediately dismiss your pet. Because you want Lone Wolf. You want Lone Wolf to come back. And as you see here, it's at 1%, and then it'll go up to 2%. There it is, 2%. So it'll slowly stack back up to 10%. So you want to get back. You want to get back to lone wolfing as quickly as possible. And obviously here, this final blast guy, you don't really need to hit him. You can just, you know, let him finish the cast and he dies anyway. You can cheat and get some extra damage if you want, but obviously it's kind of wasted damage. And when you're doing like higher mythic pluses, which I don't consider this to be a higher mythic plus, this is 10, this is like bare minimum for the week. And I'm hitting the wrong target right now. My bad. Okay, let's hit a spawn of Gahin. That one died. Got the stun on that one. Yeah, I'm doing very poor damage right now, I will admit, because I'm trying to keep crows useful. But not having the marksman, whatever, what's it called? This one, Master Marksman. Not having that is pretty bad for damage when it comes to like AoEing and stuff. Trash. But luckily, rapid fire does not cost anything. So we'll see if we can finish one on that guy. Boom. Alright, 2 people have died. I think they stood in the bombs or something. Not sure what that was. Alrighty then. We're still going here, buddy. Yeah, so the whole rotation is 60 focus to do an aim shot and then 2 arcane shots. So that's a lot. Normally it's only 45, and then you're going straight into steady shots. So it's definitely a difference Oh yeah, you gotta remember the spawns. I usually do. So I am out of energy. Focus. And I won't be able to shoot after this. Boom, and then boom. And more of that. I could have used my 3-minute a lot more already. It's kind of interesting because it's not fortified this week, and yet I'm able to use my 3 minutes a lot more. I think we're going to miss the timer by quite a bit here. Which is alright, I'm just running it with a buddy of mine. My buddy 2 Asian. And he's actually Asian in real life. How cool is that? Okay, I just got roasted by something. Oh. Whoops. Yeah, Beast Mastery is definitely going to be better this week with Explosive because Cobra Shot or just Kill Command is just such a quick and easy explosive killer. I'm so used to just having good healers who can just quickly kill it themselves, but that's basically a non-existent thing in Pugs. This guy keeps getting procs from Earth Shield. Nobody's going to interrupt it, so I will have to interrupt my cast in order to interrupt it. Yeah, so interestingly, the healer's actually doing the least amount of damage. Yeah, he wants me to Cobra Shot. Yeah, it's a good point, of course. This is just a bad Pug that they, you know, they're not really sure how to deal with some of the stuff. Explosive should be, like, basically one of the easiest to fix. Is probably the easiest, perhaps. I'm pretty sure it could be the easiest you can classify it as. Because it's something the healer can just do and like never even have to bother the DPS. But anyway, yeah, it's funny he linked the damage, but obviously it's all about killing blows, basically, because they don't have a lot of health. Not sure if that freezes him or not. I'm actually curious. I don't know if it does. I don't know if Freezing Trap would interrupt that ability. Oh yeah, I do have a misdirect add-on, or a macro, not an add-on, a macro. And I have the name of our main tank in the raid, and it's just to cast it on him, but obviously he's not here. So instead I can click on anybody and it casts it on them, but then it targets their target, so it just assists them, which is pretty good because you want to make sure you're hitting the right target, the target that the tank is hitting. It's a pretty good way to avoid getting aggro. Interestingly, we're waiting until the end to kill this guy. Blammo! Yeah, this is an alright dungeon. It's not my favorite, but it's not my least favorite. Motherlode. It's got a whole lot of like trash and like, you know, some pretty cool bosses, I guess. So it's pretty fun for Hunter. And this can be a fun boss as well. Nobody's gonna do the totems. I will fucking do the totems. Let's do this and go bop. And then let's do this and go... I'm not sure where he's gonna go, so I'm gonna go over here. Do that. And we're gonna get an aim shot on the boss, and then we're gonna aim shot a Earth Rager. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Nobody's getting this explosive. Look how long that explosive went. Man. That's insane. And of course, that rogue is just standing. We're gonna try and get the aim shot on this guy. Yeah. Actually, almost went flying off the edge there. Oh, I just barely missed the crow's reset. And that rogue is getting just fucking owned by the stuff. Let's see, I forgot about my 3 minutes. I'm actually, I am not enjoying crows right now. I need to switch. It's pretty bad. Oh, I thought I had cleave up there. Whoops, I fucked up. Alright, let's crows that guy. I think he'll die. And I will not be able to aim shot him, I don't think. Oh, I did. Okay, that's an extra 45k. Yeah, normally I can do like 18, 19k on this. I'm just really fucking up with the rotation. I'm just focus starved this whole time. I'll have to do another one without crows. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save this one and end it on him. There we go. And the rogue is, I don't know what that rogue is doing. He's not even hitting the dude that's taking extra damage. So with rapid fire, you never use rapid fire unless aim shot is on cooldown and you have a lethal shots proc. So the only reason I used rapid fire right there was just to try and get a little extra damage on that ad that was taking extra damage, and without using focus. So I could have arcane shot, and that would have done damage as well, but I would have been wasting a lot of focus. So the only time I ever use rapid fire is if I can't actually cast an entire aim shot, and if I'm trying to save a little bit of focus for like another ad. Transmute enemy to you. We'll try to go this way so we don't get hit by that. That's the force cannon. Okay, we have an ad. This. Try to get this way. Boom. Okay, which way is he aiming? That way. I'll try to get out of the force cannon. Somebody stunned it. Okay, I'm trying to... Yeah, let's kill the weapons tester first, because they are pretty dangerous. Okay, he's casting it that way, so I'm going to go around. So the best way with these is to stay pretty close. Just stay in close so that you can dodge the force cannon. And then once he dies, it's not as important. And definitely the mastermind should go down first here, because he does good damage, but he also can keep himself alive. And he doesn't really move. You have to run like 40 yards with aggro to make him move. Where is the mastermind? There it is. Okay, he's gonna take a little while to go down, so I'm gonna pop some 3 minutes. Energy Lash is going to do good damage. The Leech Globule is going to do good damage. Interrupted some shit, he said. Alright, so where are we headed? Going across. Alright, we're gonna grab the Mastermind. I'm gonna stand in an oil spill here. So yeah, with crows, you always really want to get it to reset. Even if you miss a few ticks by casting it a little late, you really want it to get reset. So there, I should have cast it late, just so that it reset for this pack. Okay, we have a weapons tester. He has force cannon, and I didn't get out of the way. So that was some bad play. Oh, we shouldn't knock him back like that. It's the explosives. Okay. Alright, transmute enemy to goo. Alright, weapons tester. Okay, he's going that way. I should be good. And boom-bitty boom. Alright. Sneaky died. And he's not released. Okay, got the res. Another explosives. Slam into a slam jam. Alright, now this guy, what is he doing? This guy's still in combat. Why would he, is he just forgetting about him? What was the tank's thinking, there? Because he will still spawn explosive, I'm pretty sure, even though he's CC. Oh boy, did I pull something? I don't think so. Nice. Go me. Boom. I don't know why I just did that. I'm honestly annoyed with pros. It just really fucks this whole rotation. It will be interesting to see what the next patch brings, 8.1. They've released some of the patch notes for Marksmanship, but, you know, I'm not 100% sure if they're even improvements yet. In terms of viability in this raid. Although the cooldown, the true shot cooldown is a lot stronger, so that's one of the definite good things about it. But I will be doing Mythic later tonight, and so I'll try to post that as well. I'm up to 7 stacks of re-origination, so should be able to do some decent damage. The only problem in Uldir are the mass AoE cards. So, let's see, Zekvaz, like the Zekvaz ads. That's a big one. Because even on farm, you still need good ad damage just so that you can, you know, get past that part of the fight. Oh yeah, let's do Coin of Many Faces. What did I get? Oh, a Panda Man. Alrighty then. Oh yeah, I am lusting here.
5, 4, 3.
I think I forgot
2,
to lust for the other one,
1.
didn't I? Or something. I honestly forgot. I wasn't paying attention. That was a late lust. Yeah, so Marksmanship, you would think that it would burst high, but it actually is one of the lowest bursting specs, which is an interesting thing. But it just stays very consistent. Like, I bursted at about 20k, right? But I'm going to stay around 17k if I'm lucky. Well, I'm not getting a lot of procs there. There we go. And then when the execute comes, it should do some more damage as well. And I have Razan's Fury right now. It's definitely, it's probably my least favorite trait other than Laser Matrix. And I really hate Razan's Fury because of how much it fizzles. And that's the one where the little dinosaur guy runs across the floor and then rends your target. Like, that is some real bullshit. Because he will get blocked by terrain. Like, he'll run in, you know, run into some stairs or something, or whatever dumb shit he does. And then immediately... Oh, nice, we have the forces, okay. Need death run. Need F death run. Oh, well, he's immediately dead. He didn't really do that, right? So this will bug out if we fail. What'll happen, all these mines will be up here, like in the boss area. And they will infinitely explode. So I think I'm gonna just die here. I would feign death, but I really just want to avoid any kind of bug. So the healer got soul stoned. Hopefully they're all, yeah, let them reset. Don't get up yet. I keep waiting. Keep waiting. Alright, I guess that should work. Yeah. Nice. Alright. Now that used to bug out. That used to, all the mines would stay up here. And they would infinitely, they would infinitely explode as you walked over them, like they wouldn't ever despawn, so that was
4,
fun.
3, 2, 1.
Right where you belong, under my heel.
Obviously getting to 2 stacks of aim shot is the worst possible thing you can do. That is like the absolute worst thing. There's nothing worse than that in this spec. So make sure when you're nearing 2, like I'm nearing it now, so I'm just going to start casting. When you're nearing it, make sure that you cast that shit. Otherwise, you are going to fish for a lethal shots proc. So the whole point of this this spec is to do this. You cast steady shot, boom, boom. Oh, nice, I got a proc until lethal shots procs. Or you are about to hit 2 stacks. Whoops, I accidentally the entire crows. Oh well. So on this, I do like to just keep steady shotting them until I get a proc, and then hit them with a big blast, and then steady shot one target, the first target there, and then hit the other one. Now the other guy has 5 on him, so we're gonna do that. And there's a lot of fucking explosive. Obviously, so this whole time I like to just sit here and cast steady shot just to keep up the buff. And I'll take out that explosive. So here we are fishing, and I actually have to use 2 globals, so I should have gone earlier there. I kind of screwed up because I needed to do the other thing. I'm gonna cheat it here just to catch up so I can cast. And Sneaky died, so I might have to... Oh, okay, you got battle raised. Okay, Gatling gun again. So I'm gonna... I should have aim shot there, but I kind of wanted to be able to move for a second, so I instead rapid fire. Sometimes that is the case. Sometimes you're just going to want to cast rapid fire even if aim shot is on cooldown, just so that you can move. Because remember, that is one of the great weaknesses of this spec, is you can't move. So I'm going to disengage, get around here. And we're going to save this crit for Razdunk, and oh yeah, got his ass. Alright, well, hey, I got a ring. Don't need it. So that's like in a dungeon. So that's Marks in a dungeon. There are plenty of other guides and stuff that will go over like the simple... Oh, I wonder if he needed that trinket. You need that trinket. I don't know if he does. Gale Callers and Harlan, I think those are better. But I don't know if you can trade it. And he might be kind of a dick too, so I don't know. Wait, let me repair. Okay, well, I'll just repair myself. Alright, so... Yeah, that's the marksmanship with crows. And crows, again, I don't like crows in 5-man, so I'm going to do another one. And I'm going to change back from crows and see how that goes. So yeah, tune in for part 2, I guess.